You're tuning into FM Cypher podcast, a daytime ride along with artists, poets, writers, actors, business owners, etc. Real conversations, real moment. I'm your boy, Free Minded the Cypher. Let's ride. Yeah.
Okay, they not stop playing with them. Okay, the Haitian flag represent. Stop playing with them. Okay.
Allô, bonsoir. What's up? Allô, bonsoir. What's up?
Stop.
Allô, bonsoir.
Playing with 'em.
What's up? Allô, bonsoir. What's up? Comme un nouillet, 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 comme un nouillet,
Stop.
comme un nouillet, comme un nouillet.
I don't know. I can't get with some of the new hip hop's okay, but like,
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, yeah, some of the new music, it's okay. R&B,
Yeah.
rap,
yeah.
But I like old music. Like I have an old soul, so.
Oh yeah, I love the 80s, 90s, 2000s. Johnny at the DOPE event, the Dope Poetry event, which was flipping amazing. Poet Deep, One Deep was great. Die Young was great. I recorded both of them. Actually, Die Young's video that I recorded got 600 views, so that was pretty cool. I like to uplift people. I want us all, all of us to succeed. That's the point, right?
Yeah.
That's why I share everybody's stuff. I think that's what you should just do naturally. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I feel like that's the problem is that some people have egos and it's me, and
Yeah.
So, are you excited about being the feature tonight?
Yeah.
Nervous? Excited?
I want to say I'm nervous, but I don't really get scared like that.
Yeah.
But reason I kind of like it is because it kind of forced me to be vulnerable.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So growing up, like I said, not really feeling the emotion. I'm way better. Like if you met me a few years ago, at least I say 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't feel anything like that. So
would you say in relationships it was hard for you to show
for sure.
emotions?
Yeah. And for me, having a relationship with a guy friend, a girl that's a friend that's a girl.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, all right, cool. But you know how they say 1 + 1 = 2 for guys, and 1 + 1 = sometimes it's 2 for women.
Yeah.
But for me, it was maximized. It was I was very logical.
Okay.
Super logical, more logical than a regular guy. So
okay.
it was that was.
Do you feel like it detrimented some of your relationships? Do you feel like it maybe that's not the right word, stunted, you weren't able to grow?
I mean, for me, I always believe in growth.
Yeah.
I have a conquer mentality.
Okay.
So I believe that whatever challenge life brings me, I'm gonna overcome it.
Okay.
So when because I came from I have an analyst perspective, things like that. So I used to just watch people and observe people, things like that, to the point I'm kind of sidetracking, but I'll get back to that.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, so I used to just observe people, but I used to observe what they do and things to the point I kind of started mimicking them.
Yeah.
So it's I didn't really know how I'm supposed to react to certain things. So as far as the feeling wise, I didn't feel it. It's not I didn't care for people. I always had a good heart and things like that. But the feeling of it, I knew how anger felt.
Yeah.
I was pretty angry, so
yeah.
But for the other stuff, it's
yeah. I used to be a very my fuse used to be I would always say 0 to prison in 30 seconds, like that. 0 to prison, that's how short my fuse was.
Yeah.
But then with meditation and yoga and I've talked to other people about this, it helped me kind of harness that and realize that anger is also a form of grief. It's just in a different costume or whatever. And I feel that's the problem, is that obviously when you're in your 20s and you're young and you're in all these bad situations, because I've been through a lot. I've hung out with Iowa. You've met him, and he's a Black Asian guy with the guitar. He's come to Poetic a couple times, but
the one that be making the beats right on the spot. Oh no, that's John. That's John.
If you saw him, you probably know him. He's doing a showcase with Helium Empress. If you saw him,
I probably saw him.
But like I hung out with him because we're gonna do a music and a poetry collab. Because he's gonna play some music and I'm gonna do some poetry. But I was telling him some of the stuff I've been there, and he's like, "You've been through a lot of shit," and I'm like, "Yeah, but like I love the saying like Tupac says, just because I've been through a lot doesn't mean I need to take it out on the world." You know what I mean?
So, say that again.
Right.
You gotta say that again.
Just like Tupac, just because you don't have to be bitter, and that's the problem. I think so many people are, but also that starts with forgiveness work, and that's one thing. With my spiritual practice, I'm a very spiritual person. Forgiveness work is something you have to do every day. You start with yourself, and then and I always tell people forgiveness is for you, not for the other person, because the other person's gonna go about the day, even if they did you wrong or whatever. But you have to be able to forgive yourself and forgive them, and so you can move on and let someone else come in, because again, like even myself, when you hold on to things, it blocks you from things, right? So if you can't forgive and elevate, like for me, you have to remind yourself just to be kind. And that's like when I was younger, I used to like, anger was just a way for me, because I felt dismissed a lot. My family's they don't like to get deep in emotions, like very superficial. If anything's uncomfortable, they change the subject, start talking about the weather, and I'm like, oh, we're done with it. But that, like, as someone that has, what I have bipolar disorder, and like it makes you feel very dismissed when you're trying to share something that's hard with somebody you care about, and they, oh no, I'm good, I don't want to hear it, because it's too much for them to deal with. But my thing is, if it's your family or someone that says they love you, or your partner, they should be able to hold that space for you. But again, I've had to learn that not everybody has the capacity to do that. It's hard, but that's why you find a community like, the poetry community, that you can share your art and connect with people that understand and can give you the space to share that, and I think that's why poetry is so important, and that's why I'm so big on mental health. That's one thing Chase always says. He just admires that I'm so powerful with that. He's like, I love that you talk about that and you speak about that, because it's very shame, especially with men. I've lost 2 friends to suicide. I reposted Ideal's men group thing that he's doing. He's doing some kind of thing at a barbershop, I guess, for just.
Oh yeah, Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay.
Yeah.
You said Jay earlier. Yeah. Jay. He sold I have his jewelry.
Yeah. So I posted it on my page for any of the men on my page. I'm like, hey, if y'all need a good place to go, because you all need that. Y'all need a space where y'all can talk whatever y'all need to talk about, and not have to deal with women or other people judging you, and just have a safe space. And I think we need to create more places like that, like Poetic Thursday and places like that, because I feel like people need that, especially in this world of social media and this and that. For real. And I think that's the problem that, for me, I think that's why I was telling somebody the other day, I'm like, I feel like God put me here to educate people about mental health, and like also allow people to know it's okay to have a voice and be authentically you. Not everybody's gonna like you. Yeah, that's reality. Yeah. Not everyone's gonna like you. What it is. So like I told Eddie B, I was like, sometimes your spirit irritates other people's demons, and she's like, I like that, and I'm like, it's true, because not everybody's gonna like you. It's just it's the facts, because sometimes people don't want to talk about certain things. Like people don't want to. There's certain things that are uncomfortable, like nobody wants to talk about rape, or nobody wants to talk about this, or like, but again, people need to know, oh, this person understands what I've been through, That's why I love poetry, because it's so, a certain phrase just hits you, or a certain thing that can connect me to someone that I don't even know, you know? And I've met so many amazing people through this community, Like the person you had last week, Sneaky Poet. Oh, I love yesterday. Her. Yeah, I love her so much. Her smile is so flippin' contagious. She's such a good soul, and I just love her. I love her so much. But again, people like that is what we need in this world, Yeah. And I think what you guys are doing is a good thing. That's why I always share about it, and that's the whole point, right? Is growing the community. I mean, look how big it's gotten. It's like people can't sit down. I'm like, damn, Chase, we're gonna run out of a place. Yeah. So, what do you feel like in your life that you feel like that you really want to work on or grow emotionally? Like, you said you weren't a very emotional person. See, I've been the other extreme. I've been a very emotional person most of my life. Yeah. And I've always been with partners like you, like very like analytical, logical, like, and it's hard because when you like, they don't want to hear what you're saying because you're too much. So what are your thoughts on like that? Like, are you trying to grow more or being more open to your emotions? Or
I feel like I grew a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
Is that right now, compared to where I was, horrible. But right now I'm trying to mainly I do feel emotion more now, for sure. And I've always been transparent, so it's like kind of like me being open. Yeah. I'm more, I won't say emotional, but I take people's feelings into consideration, things like that, you know. But me right now is kind of working on how to put my emotion and kind of I possibly feel the words behind my poetry and things like that. But if not, you know, at least get close to it. Yeah. You know, but I think. So I mean, there's always growth, but there's.
So why do you feel like you don't put your feelings behind the emotion? Because like, I mean, I would not have known that unless you told me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I mean, explain that to me.
Maybe.
Or maybe in your mind you don't feel like.
Maybe, probably. I know for sure I could do way better. Okay. I could show way more emotion.
You want to tweak a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes I'm like when I do my poetry, I just started performing them. So
I think it's all about a confidence thing and getting your stage presence. Yeah,
I'm just trying to. I've been learning from you guys. Yeah, and see how you guys do certain things, this and this. But sometimes I'm like, you know, I'm pretty nonchalant. So
I can see that. You're like, oh god.
So it's like, you know, I could do my poetry, but I could be extreme a little bit if I want to. But it's like
what do you have like what do you feel like you're passionate about? Like, what's something that like
business?
That's what you're passionate about. That's what makes you like your heartbeat like good.
I'm passionate about talking to people.
Okay,
networking.
Okay.
Marketing. You know, creating a relationship.
Okay.
You know, trying to be here for people, whatever they're going through. So
okay.
Stuff like
so
that.
like
trying to use my resources and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's always interesting when I ask men that. Like, sometimes they look at me with, like, a dead-ass, like, stare. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, what gets you up in the morning? And I'm like, I said, don't just say your family. Don't just say money. I said, what gets you up? And, like, I mean, I know some people say God, you know. That's a lot of people's answers. Like, sometimes.
Oh, for sure, God, too. But, yeah.
But I feel like we all need to have, like, this hunger. Like, for me, like, I want to speak for people that cannot speak anymore. And I feel like that's what drives my poetry a lot, because obviously, like, some people, I've lost a lot of people. Like, so there's people like my friend that they just found his body a couple weeks ago. Like, literally, like, that man, he helped me, he got me into lifting weights. Like, and it's funny because, like, I met him through my ex. I even reached out and told my ex what happened. No response. But, you know, my friend was like, you gotta let it go, because it frustrates me, because my ex is one of those people that can be very, like, if they're in a relationship, nothing else matters, kind of thing. Like, they won't, family don't matter, it's the relationship, that's it. Like, some people are that way, like, their relationship's everything. And my thing is, like, obviously your relationship's important, but, like, my connections to other people are important too, because I'm a very social person. I've always been like that since I was a little kid. I've always been one of those people that could go down the block and talk to the homeless guy and know, like, their whole life story, because I've always been that way. And, like, for me, like, I like talking to people, I like connecting with people, like, I think it's a great way to, like, just, you learn from people, you know? And I think sometimes people don't do that. And, like, for me, like, that's why I want people to know that they can speak up and it's okay. Like, if you need help, talk about it, you know? Because a lot of people don't. And I didn't know my friend was hurting so bad, you know? I mean, maybe he would have still been here if I could have talked to him, you know? You never know what one conversation can do. One conversation can change someone's mind.
For sure.
Like, I was at Publix the other day, and I asked the cashier, I'm like, hey, how you doing today? And they said I was the first person all day to ask them how they were. And I'm like, that's sad. And I'm like, so how are you? And they're like, oh, I'm okay, a little tired, but thank you for asking. And I'm like, okay, cool, I hope you have a better day. But, like, sometimes just talking to people, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like sometimes in this world we kind of go through these motions of what we think we're supposed to be doing. And, like, there's so much else we could be doing. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? You know. Sorry, I'm like very manic today, so I'm talking like that's usually normal when I'm manic, so it's like
I understand every word you're saying. I could be like that too.
I'm like, whoa.
So, sometimes, especially when you get into a conversation you're really passionate about.
Yeah.
Like I'll be blanking out, so like my mouth be. What? Right. I kind of like a little bit. I think that's a little bit of my ADHD. So it's like for some reason I could multitask. Like certain things that people say that's like a handicap. Yeah. Like once you control it, it becomes like a superpower. Yeah. You know. Yeah. So, like you were saying, like for me, sometimes I get in that trance, like talking to this, and I'm talking, but like my mind could be somewhere else. This and this. I'm thinking about some other stuff. This, that. But that's the good thing about recording. Like especially with I used to have super bad anxiety and things like that. Okay. I overcome that. Like teaching myself this and that. But like when I start recording myself, or when somebody will record me accidentally, the stuff I was thinking at that moment and this and the way I'm thinking, I'll be like freaking out, and I'm looking at myself like, yo, I look mad calm. It's like the stuff that you really think is really happening is not. But,
well, it's like sometimes when you get a good flow in your mind, you just gotta write. You just gotta write it down. Like that other night, the piece that I read at Poetic 30, I literally like was in my dream like saying it, and I woke up, I'm like, I gotta write this shit down. Like, and I'm like, I was literally on the way to the gym finishing it in the gym, and my coach was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm writing something, I have to finish it, I cannot do anything and stuff. He's like, all right, you do you, boo. I'm like, because I'm the kind of person, like, if it's in my mind, I need to get it out, you know? Yeah, it's so important to get your ideas on. I say I'm old school. I do it on my phone, but, like, I write it, then type it. Like, I can't
do that.
It's something with the pen and the paper for me. Like, I just need to write it down.
I always envy people that could do that. Like, write on paper. No, I can't.
I don't feel like I'm wasting the energy.
Yes. Like, I don't know. I have to. Like, I have ugly handwriting too, so.
Oh, do you? It'd be like little chicken scratch.
I'm like,
You're like, I don't even know what that says right now. That's funny. No, I mean, I think it's all like perspective. I mean, I think some of us are old school and we do the pen and paper. I mean, I've been writing since I was a kid, but like, I only started performing a couple of years ago. But honestly, I feel like the consistently performing and going to different spots and feeling, because every vibe is different. Yeah. You know, I've hosted a show now also, and I hosted a show a couple weeks ago at Timuquan. And like, I was the featured poet last year there. I did 7 pieces. And it was cool though, because some of the poets, it's nice when other poets see your growth as an artist. I mean, and especially when they're like really good and they're like, holy shit, like, I don't even know, like the host of the show was like, I don't even know what that was on the stage. But it made me feel good because it shows me that I'm growing. Yeah. And I feel like if it's your craft, you should always want to keep growing, keep evolving. That's why I love to receive the art too, because I like to hear different styles and, I like how they did that, or like, that's dope. Like, that's why I went to DOP, because I wanted to receive, and some of those poems were amazing. I mean, it was crazy. Some of the art I saw, and a couple of them I've become really cool. Like Chillman the Freeman, he's a really dope poet in Tampa, cool as shit, cool dude, and his work was like I'm like, holy shit. And it was just nice to connect. Like Poet One Deep, he's been around Orlando for a while. Have you met him?
Maybe.
He doesn't.
I know people about faces.
I don't know if he goes to Poetic Thursday, but he was at DOPE. But he's amazing. Amazing guy. I have been wanting to see him live for a minute. And we're cool. We've been cool for a while on Instagram, and like finally got to see him, and he gave me a big hug. And he's just a really down to earth person. I love people that are genuinely themselves and genuinely. I don't do well with fake people.
Oh, yeah. No. Don't be down around me.
No, I don't do the fake. Even if you have beef with someone, you can still show face and be cordial. You know what I mean? You don't have to be best friends and have a cup of coffee, but still respect each other if you're in the same space. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We're grown. Yeah. At least we hope we're grown, right? Yeah. It's like if you date somebody in the same circle, right? I mean, technically you shouldn't shit where you eat, but you know, some people do. You still should respect each other. If you're both artists, You're both doing your thing. When you're out, do your art. Keep that shit private. You know, because not everybody is supportive, as you know. Some people are haters, and I've learned that sometimes the people that are closest to you are not always the ones that you can trust. I've learned that a lot in my life, especially like people, like my best friend that was killed. I didn't find out till 4 years later that it was his brother that killed him, and his brother held me at the funeral. Like literally, I was crying in his arms, and he put him in there. Yeah, it's a long story, but like. I spit in his face when he told me. I was like, why didn't you just tell me? Like, we could have fixed the situation. There was a situation that happened, and that's why it had to happen. And I'm like, bro, like, we could have had, if we had this conversation, we could have fixed things, you know? And I'm the kind of person, I'm like, just be, even if you fucked up or did something, just be honest. You know what I mean? Honesty, I think it's very hard to find sometimes nowadays. You know? I don't know. I guess being from a big city, things are just a little different, you know? Where are you from originally?
Haiti.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, been here since I was 4 years old.
Okay.
Orlando.
Do you ever miss it over there?
I've been there twice, but that's like the last time I've been there I was like 9 years old. So,
okay, so it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Okay. Do you speak Creole?
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
I won't say it's 100%, but I say about
You're like you could get by.
Yeah, I know it's pretty good. I say about 80%.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I speak Spanish.
Oh, you speak Spanish?
Yeah, I'm almost fluent. I'm working on becoming bilingual. Yeah, most of my partners have been Spanish. I have an Achilles heel for Spanish people. Swear to God. But yeah, my ex-mother-in-law, she didn't speak a lot of English, so I would practice my Spanish with her, and she would practice English with me. So I've always wanted to be bilingual since I was a kid. I was around Spanish people my whole life, and it's kind of funny when they start talking shit and I'll laugh and they're like, oh shit, she knows what we're saying. I'm like, I do. And they're like, crap.
You know, it's funny. I actually understood Spanish before English. So I know I could understand what you're saying.
That's cool.
Because when I first came here, my aunt used to watch a lot of Spanish soap operas. Yeah. So that's all I did was watch TV. And one day for some reason I started understanding what it was saying. I was like, what the?
It's like the same day 20 years later.
Yeah, so I started and then when I got to the first grade and they put me in school and stuff like that. And like I guess like some of the Spanish they was talking to like junk. I was like, I know what you're saying, right? It's like, no, you don't. Like, I don't know how I know, but I know. Like, and then there was like, they start continuing, and I repeat exactly what they said. They was like, oh.
They like died. They're like,
yeah, but I didn't know how to speak it though. So I mean, I never actually went to class or anything like that. I was just honest.
I mean, sometimes with life and if you listen, you can pick it up.
Yeah, especially with Creole too. You have like Haitians that speak Spanish. You know, things like that. It's like Creole is like a combination of Spanish, English,
French, right?
French, and stuff like that. So
Creole is interesting. Yeah. Creole and Jamaican are interesting. I'm just like, what did you say? What? No, it's very. I think cultures are so important, and it's just like I think Poetic Thursdays is such a nice blend of everybody, and it's such a great space. You know, I think Chase does amazing. I mean, I know it's a lot of hard work, a lot of things that people don't see what he does, and all you guys that help out. It's a lot of things behind the scenes I think people don't see, you know, that you guys do. And Juan's awesome. Like, I love the owner. He's good. He's a good dude. Good soul, good dude.
Shout out to Juan.
Huh?
I said shout out to Juan.
Right? Best coffee. I love his coffee. I love all his food there. It's really good. Yeah, I'm actually working on a book right now. My book is pretty much almost done. I'm trying to put it. I went through all my pieces. I have 190 pieces. So I was kind of like went through and
like different poems and stuff.
Yeah. Like and I have mental health, healing, relationship stuff, and then some smut. So I have a little bit of everything. It's funny because the host at the other show I do all the time, she loves my smut shit. She's always like, yo, keep reading that. And I just wrote a new piece this last week. I told Emperor to be able to perform it next week. at Poetic Thursday. It's about sucking the D. and Frisbee is like, she was like, ooh.
It's gonna be different.
I know Sneaky Poet's like, ooh, I'm ready for that one. I'm like, oh shit, you guys are naughty, man. Yeah, you gotta bring catch people off guard a little bit.
I like writing in different perspectives too.
Okay.
So different emotions, but like I said, it's
you don't really feel the emotions.
Yeah,
right?
it's like that's the thing. Like, the thing is like from a person that I was always like the kid that was observing.
Yeah.
Like,
what's your sign?
I don't know.
When's your birthday?
December 15th.
Okay, maybe you're Sagittarius. Yeah. Okay. I was like, are you a Scorpio? Because we are very observant signs.
Well, yeah. So I used to really just observe people.
Watch people.
Like that. Yeah.
You watch how people move.
Question. Yeah, I used to question. It got to the point where when you do. I was just literally talking to Sneaky Poet, Jay the Sneaky Poet, about that. Like when you do something for so long, you eventually tap into the matrix.
Yeah.
So to me, I feel like every subject matter, which is a skill.
Yeah.
Every skill is pretty much a profession, in a way. So once you start doing something for so long, boom, constantly, you're automatically just gonna tap into that, and to the point where it's naturally for you. So when I used to do that, it got to the point where I started seeing people's energy.
Yeah. Oh, like their auras and stuff. Nice.
The colors and all that stuff.
Nice.
And like to the point where I started predicting things, and it got to the point where I could predict what people was gonna say and this, and that's why I'm pretty good with like creating stuff and pairing people. I like bringing people together and things like that. Even with my poems, that's why I do too. There's a lot of things that goes into it, but
yeah,
for the most part, yeah.
I mean, that's your creative process, and that's a good thing. I think it's interesting how I hear everybody's creative process is so different. And sometimes for me, like, sometimes things are I'll be like, I'm a massage therapist, so I've been doing it like 17 years. So sometimes it'll come when I'm massaging someone. Like, literally, like, all of a sudden, like, I'm like, shit, I gotta write this down. Like, because, like, I'll have, like, 4 or 5 hours with no talking because nobody's talking because I'm just working. Yeah. They're quiet. So a lot of things go through my mind. Yeah. My mind's just running and running and running. Hence the sucking D poem came. I'm like, this is an inappropriate piece right now. I'm writing it in my head. And I read it to my coworker and she loved it. She's like, loves poetry as well. And like, it's very interesting how certain things just come to you sometimes. Like sometimes when you're in the shower or you're on. No. I know a lot of men like my ex-brother-in-law, he would spend so much time in the bathroom. I'm like, what is up with men in the bathroom? Some men, I feel like you guys take forever in there. Like, oh my, are you okay? Like, they say men do a lot of meditating in the bathroom. Is that true?
If I have time, maybe. I don't know. I never really thought about it.
You don't time yourself in the bathroom? Do you have kids?
No.
Not
kids. Yet. I don't think so. I don't think I'd take that long. Like, I don't know. I'd just be in and out.
Well, that's good. My ex-brother-in-law used to fall asleep on the toilet.
That's not good.
No.
That's not good for you.
And I'm like, are you asleep? And he's like big snoring. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, okay.
So you should avoid taking your phone on the toilet and all that stuff. You're going to be on there.
I'm just not. It's like fecal matter, man. Like, why do you need to be entertained just to go to the bathroom? Just go to the bathroom and come out. Like, I don't know. I get it. People do things and whatever. It's like my massage clients. They'll literally be on the table, like face down sometimes.
Yeah, just relax. My girlfriend she's an esthetician, so
nice. That's cool.
I had to learn how to, because I'm really into marketing, so I had to find a balance between that. So like, yeah, when it's time to market, so she used to get mad at me and things like. I used to be like, we used to go on dates. Like, hey, let me give you my business card, this and that. So, like, even on the
she probably would slap you. Yeah, I can see.
Even on the table, like, she's like, hey, relax, just like enjoy this facial. Like,
has she been to Poetic Thursday?
Yeah, she's been there a few times.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Oh, is that what's her face? I think I follow her on Instagram.
Asia?
Yes, she's a sweetheart. I love her. I haven't seen her in a bit. She been working?
Yeah, she had got a full-time job.
Okay.
But she recently changed her, her schedule.
Okay.
She started she actually coming tonight too.
Nice. So. That's awesome. Yeah, no, she's good people. I know, because I noticed I hadn't seen her. Like, where's his other half at? Like, so what's her full-time job?
She's at Universal right now.
Okay. I didn't know she was getting a full-time esthetician job.
Oh, she was esthetician, but right now she's trying to we're trying to get some stuff done right now. So
just stack a little bit more money.
A
little bit.
Fine. Right now, I'm in. I'm for my business. I'm trying to get some more contracts with the business.
Nice.
And some few stuff that kind of slow us down a little bit.
Adulting.
Huh?
Adulting. 1 star. Don't recommend.
It's. I don't know. Do you know anything about Google?
Yeah.
Like ranking on Google. So we're actually ranked one of the top cleaning companies in Central Florida.
Oh, that's awesome.
So so it got to the point where we spent at least like 4 or 5 years without really running any ads and things like that. Like we should really be booked up like 4 months in advance, things like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
30 calls a day, this and that. But we ended up moving and took our address off Google. But you know, we didn't have a mentor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So everything we was doing was like learning. So and by the time we learned, that's why it was slowing down our operation. It was like, okay, it's like we had to kind of start over. But right now I'm using this slow time. That's why you're able to see me, you know, like it was pretty stressful running a business. So
trust me, I understand.
Yeah. So right now I got more time and I got some more free time. So I'm using this time before I get back to being busy to do all the things that, you know, I've been trying to do and all that.
Like
and I'm
trying
to.
Yeah.
You know, right now I'm trying to
do that.
I go to the doctor.
Okay.
But right now I'm trying to focus on getting contracts for the business.
Okay, nice.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've owned a small business for a while. I've actually like kind of shutting it down because like I work in a spa as well, but like I just come to the point where I've been doing this a long time. So like I'm just kind of like trying to figure out what God has for me next. You know, I still love massage. I've been doing it a long time, but like it's a lot mentally. It's a lot physically. It's a very hard on the body.
Yeah.
I've been doing it again. 17 years is a long flipping time to do this job. So I'm trying to pivot, you know, see where. I also just finished school last August for ultrasound. So like studying for my exam for that. It's just a lot. And then also like my poetry, like I've had 3 paid gigs already, you know, with poetry, which is great, you know, and like I'm working on my book, trying to put all that together. It's just a lot of things I'm trying to do, you know, and also still have a life. So I'm trying to do that now while I have a little bit more calmness. And you ever feel like sometimes you're trying to pivot, you're trying to figure out what's next, and you're kind of in this like purgatory place where you're like in between something big is coming.
You reach a block.
Yeah, like something like I need a change. I'm not trying to figure out exactly. I'm like, do I need to move? Do I need to? What do I need? If that makes sense.
For me is putting yourself around like-minded people that's doing the same thing. Yeah. And the funny thing is because I have a business networking group.
Oh, okay.
So the purpose is us coming together to, you know, that same purpose is trying to help each other figure out what's your goal, this and this, use our connections, recycle our clientele, this and this.
Oh, okay.
The name of service actually. You could come check us out if you want.
Yeah, sure.
That probably might give you the answer that you need.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Where, is it someplace or?
Yeah, we meet every other Wednesday.
Okay.
At, you know, Discovery Church on Sun Lake.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, we have a spot there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I know one of the pastors.
Just send me the info because I will probably forget as soon as I leave this.
Yeah.
My memory is just like, I don't know if it's all the weed I used to smoke when I was younger, but like, because I don't drink or do any of that anymore. So like, I don't drink at all because like, it's just me and alcohol are never a good combination. So. And it's funny, I went out with some friends the other night and they were all drinking and I just like to watch them, and the bartender's like, oh, you don't drink? I'm like, no. And she's like, well, how do you not drink? I was like, you just don't drink. I don't know. Not really. It's not hard to be, I don't need to be drunk to have a good time.
Yeah.
I like a clear mind. I like to also be aware of my surroundings, and that's my city in me.
I don't like that feeling.
Yeah, no, I don't know. You don't feel good after, so why do it?
I got drunk twice accidentally my whole life.
You said accidentally.
Yeah, like partying. First time I was like, oh my God, I hate that feeling. Like waking up, hangover, throwing up. Oh Lord, I don't know how people do that.
I mean, I don't know. People do it all the time. I mean, I have so many clients that's what they do every weekend. They go out to eat, which is fine. I'm a huge foodie myself, but they just drink every weekend. And that's one thing that kills me. People are like, oh, I don't have the money for a massage. I say, yeah, but you can drink every weekend. And that's like $200, $300 every time you go out.
Yeah.
And that's way less than a massage, you know? And, yeah, I need to try the girl that goes to Poetic Therapy. I need to get a massage from her and see how she is. I won't tell her I'm a therapist, so. Because sometimes people, when you work on it, we're a little picky. It's like kind of like an intimidation. It's kind of like back to poetry, like how, like I respect artists that can remember their shit, like without reading it. Like that's something that's one of my goals for the new year is to try to memorize a poem. Because some people are like, they could just read. I'm like, God, that's so amazing they can do that.
So you don't have no poems that you remember?
Not memorized, no.
Not one?
I could freestyle something probably.
I could have sworn you did a few without reading it. Am I tripping?
You are tripping because I've always read something. I mean, there's stuff I can freestyle from it. No, I could probably freestyle something. Yeah. Like if we had like a freestyle thing, but like, yeah, no, I just think it's amazing that someone that could remember everything that they said. Like my friend Poet One Deep, like some of the other artists there that they can remember, and I'm like, I mean, teach me, like, shit, what do you do? Because you don't read off of anything, right? You usually remember.
I do. I have probably only 2 that I remember. The thing is that I used to write so much.
Yeah. And
every morning I used to write at least 5 poems. So that's why I have so much.
Nice.
So
I write every day.
Yeah. So, like, I'm a type of person, I create something and I just put it out there, let it go, and just forget about it. Like, but the things that I didn't really, I like what came out, but it was like I wanted more. Yeah. To the point it became like a drug, the way it made me feel.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like so it was like,
I feel like performing does that to me. I feel like it's like a hit of dopamine.
Yeah.
Like, because like, obviously it's scary to get up there, right? So, I mean, I don't feel as scared now, but like sometimes, you know, it depends on the vibe and the energy of the people too. Yeah. Like, but it's like like you said this, like, you know, and I think what you were just saying, like, it kind of like feeds your, like, it's like an addictive.
That was me with writing.
Yeah.
That was because my thing is I have 3 ways I used to write. I used to look at pictures because I have a few. I did a few with pictures. I'm actually gonna do that tonight.
Yeah, like a picture prompt kind of vibe.
And I used to watch, and the pictures used to move for me. So I tell you exactly what I'm seeing within a poem.
Nice.
And the other one I used to listen to instrumentals, and I used to hear the words. And my favorite one, which that became my drug, was like it's weird. I used to just pick up the phone and I used to just write. It's like I get in a trend, like kind of like catching the Holy Ghost. Yeah. In a way. Yeah. And my fingers just be moving, but I don't even know what I'm writing about, to the point when I'm done and I read it, it's like, oh, okay. And but cool. When I used to feel that way, I used to feel like, because the only way I used to like writing was laying down on bed in the morning. Okay. Like first in the morning, and then. Because when I used to write that, I used to feel like my soul's getting lifted. Oh, hell yeah. 100%. And like, I used to kind of like have like an out of body experience. Oh, hell yeah. I used to watch myself like laying there, like it was crazy. Like, that's awesome. No, but you were like probably transferring the energy, like I know for me, like, it's like I do picture prompts, and sometimes I'll do quotes that are really like words that just like oh, that hit me, like. Or like lyrics from song. Like I'm a huge DMX fan. I've been a fan of his for like 25 years. But he's a very lyrical guy. He was very lyrical. He fit kind of his. Granted, he had his fucking demons. Let me tell you. But like certain things, like I liked him because he was very raw and authentic. Yeah. Like he didn't give a fuck if you liked him. Yeah. And like to me, I respect that. Yeah. Like they did an interview with him, not like back in 2012, and they're like, "Do you like Drake?" He didn't even hesitate. No. I don't like the way he walks. I've never liked Drake. Hey, if you like Drake, cool. No hate. I've just never been a fan because I feel like he's not original in my opinion. I feel like he uses other people's shit to get famous. And I was just like, and I feel like I like people that stick out, because there's never going to be another DMX. Yeah. Nobody can try. Yeah. It's just like people like that just inspire me. Yeah. You know, to be different. Like, I don't want to be like this person. I don't want to be like, I like that everybody's authentically original. I'm like, just be authentically yourself, and that's what matters. Yeah. You know? And I'm like,
I always say, go the quote, comparison is the thief of joy. Like, don't compare yourself because you're going to be not satisfied ever. You know, like, I think it's important to know, like, there's some pieces I do that I know hit, and other pieces that I like that may not hit, but I still read them because they may even just hit one person. But then I have other pieces that like 20 people like, you know what I mean? Like, and I've learned that it's okay. Yeah. You know?
You never know what's gonna hit.
No, you never know. Sometimes pieces I'm like, oh, this is all right. Everyone's like, oh, that shit was dope. And I'm like, oh, thank you.
I guess.
Cool. For me, humility is a huge part of being an artist too. Like, I feel like if you don't have humility and you're not humble, I think that's when the ego. I don't know if you've ever heard that ego is edging God out.
I don't think I heard it.
So, like, ego, I mean, it is true. Like, when you have an ego, you're edging God out. So, when you don't have an ego, that's why I want everybody to succeed. Like, that's why I'm always sharing Chase's stuff and your stuff, and I just shared Ideal stuff. Like, I don't want everybody to succeed, you know? Like, I want everybody to do their thing, you know? We're all community, family. We all want to support each other, you know? Hey, you do good. Hey, cool. You know, I was here when you were, you know, coming up. I always say you should never forget where you're from or who was around you when you were nothing. Because I feel like that's important. I feel like some people forget that, though. Yeah. Because it gets all shiny and stuff like that. But, like, at the end of the day, you should write for you, nobody else. Yeah. You know? And I feel like that's what's important. Like in my mind, like, what, like, if you had to say right now, why do you write?
Right now?
Yeah. Like, don't even think about it. Just
I don't write anymore.
You don't write anymore?
I haven't wrote in like at least 7 years now.
No.
It's been a while.
Is it in your head though?
Like my writing?
Yeah.
Like
you have things you could probably write if you wrote it down.
Yeah, I could easily write. For me, it was like.
So why don't you write?
For me, it was like right now I'm trying to focus on the ones that I already have, and trying to put the feelings behind it and do something with it.
Okay.
Because my things, I feel like, I mean, I could write something, but a new poem is eventually gonna turn to an old poem.
That's true.
That's how I feel.
That's true.
So.
But my thing is, though, like, your growth is different now. Maybe if you wrote something now, it would be different. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. I'm planning on going back to doing some writing, but I'm trying to focus on, because right now I'm trying to turn this one poem into. Well, besides my business, personal life, I'm trying to create a balance within everything.
It's hard. It's hard. It's not easy.
Yeah. It's gonna be together, to be honest.
Good. That's good.
So this is because I have more time now, so I can focus on really making it happen. But one of the things I'm working on is turning one of my poems into a short film.
Oh yeah. I remember you talking about that. That's awesome.
But once when I check out certain things, with the business, then okay, I'll probably go back to doing some writing and stuff like that.
I mean, that's the thing. Like my job pays for my bills, and I love what I do. But like, I also have my art that I can focus on because to me, it's my passion, it's my joy, it's my happy place. But it's not like my job. Like some people which is great. Some people can. I don't want to turn poetry into a job. I do it because I love it. And I think that's why I'm growing as an artist, is because for me, it's not the main focus. It's a part of my main focus, but it's not. Some people, I think that's great if that's all you want to be. There's nothing wrong with that. But for me, it's an addition to. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it's just like me. I mean, my thing is like I like business.
Yeah.
When you put business behind certain things, and I don't say business that's like strictly like money and things like that. For me, like it's like communication, networking.
Yeah, connection to people.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So when you put stuff like that behind certain things, it drives me.
That's cool. So how did you meet Chase?
Poetic Thursday.
Oh, okay. You met him there? Okay. I didn't know if you had known him prior to that. See, I met him at another spot with his other friend who I have not seen. She has bipolar as well. And I met him. He had come to Timucua, the other place I go to. And I hadn't seen him in several months. And then he started posting about Poetic Thursday. I'm like, oh, I've been looking for another spot to go to that worked with my schedule. So then I started going there, and then we just got closer, and he's good. He's a good soul. Yeah. I mean, I hope his business is taking off with everything I read. Like I always tell my friends about it. My best friend loves it. She bought like 2 things.
Yeah, it's good oil. I use it.
Yeah. I unfortunately am allergic to lavender, so I can't use one of them because I'm like, I actually had to ask him. I'm like, is there lavender in this? And he's like, yeah, why? I'm like, I'm allergic. And he's like, oh shit. You know, literally I'll break out in hives. It's bad. No, I think just like supporting each other is so important, like you were saying. And I think, like, I'm sure you met so many different people with your own collabs. Yeah. Have you ever done like a collab with a poet, like a poem, like with another artist, or have you just done your own stuff?
Like performing?
Yeah, like you, like, because I know you do like music and stuff, right?
Honestly, I just kind of just started. Literally,
you just started doing that. Okay.
Started doing that. I mean, my goal is for me to have because I tell stories. My goal is to have my stories in different platforms.
Okay.
Like the same story, but different. You know, every platform is a little different. I mean, you gotta switch some stuff here and there within music.
Yeah.
Poems, you know, performing, short films, movies. You know, like I consider myself as a writer. It just happens to just perform.
Okay.
So it's like
that wasn't your goal ever to.
Like, I mean, when I was writing, I had no intention of performing. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, I think a lot of people.
I wanted
like
to
that.
just write for people and, you know, write like movies and stuff like that.
I think that's a lot of people's. I think a lot of people are not. They don't have the mindset of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna perform. Like, it's funny. My best friend that got killed, he always told me when I was a kid, he's like you're gonna be on stage. He's like, I don't know where you're gonna be, but you're gonna be on stage. Because I've always been like the person, like, if I come into a room, people listen to me. I don't know why, but I think it's because I have stuff to say. Also,
it's the energy that you bring. I get the same thing. I used to purposely I used to separate myself from like people purposely, and for some reason they always come. And like I got to the point I just accept it, to be honest. Yeah. So I was like,
are you empathic?
What's that?
Empathic means you can feel vibes. You can or like for me, like I love people, but I also need time to recharge. Like if I've gone like I did 3 poetry things 2 weeks ago. It was like 3 things in 1 week. I took the next week off. I just stayed home, did writing, because I love people, but sometimes I need time to, because the energy, like, it's a lot of energy giving, you know what I mean? And also I do that for my job. It's a lot of energy giving with massaging. And sometimes I need to recharge. As I've gotten older, I don't like people as much. Not that I don't like people. I don't like crowds as much, unless it's good energy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because sometimes certain places are not good energy. Yeah. Like there's too much loud or it's too crazy.
Chaos.
Yes. Or like there's a lot of conflicting energies or vibes. Like for me, like that's why I like the poetry scene, because it's usually chill. Like it's not.
That's my vibe.
Yeah, I don't want to like deal with fighting and drinking, and I've done that when I was
downtown
20.
Orlando.
Yes, right.
No downtown Orlando.
Right, not for me, not for me.
I'm good on that.
No, I mean, again, I love to dance and all that stuff, but like, it's just like, I'm 41 years old. Like, yeah, right, exactly. And I don't drink, so that's the hard thing. A lot of people that do those things drink a lot, and I just don't. That's why it's hard to date, because every guy was like, "Let's go have some drink." I'm like, well, I don't drink. We can go have some coffee and come see some poetry. Yeah. You know?
It's my type of vibe.
Right?
I fell in love, like, learning about Harlem Renaissance. That's when I started really.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, in school. That's when I knew I was like, okay, that's my type of people.
That's cool. Yeah, I actually used to go to rap battles a lot in Chicago.
I never been.
So it's similar-ish, obviously, the rapping, because to me, rap is poetry.
Yeah.
So, like, it's just obviously the rapping it. Yeah, I had actually asked, what's his name? He's a poet that comes, tall guy, had a head wrap, glasses, Karish.
Is he Jamaican?
Yes.
A Jamaican guy?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know his name, but, like, he had sent me some information on a rap battle that's coming up in March. Because I miss going to those, because it's just the hypeness and the words, and it's similar to poetry, kind of poetry slams, but obviously it's rapping. Yeah. But that's the kind of, and then Flowetry. I've been a fan of Flowetry since I was like 13, 14 years. Yeah, the artist Flowetry. You know who Flowetry is?
Flowetry?
Yeah, Flowetry. There's neo soul group. They do like, basically they combine like R&B with poetry. So, like, if you ever get to listen to them, they've been around. They actually separated for like 9 years, and then they came back together. But Fluentry is amazing. Now I'm showing my age. God. It was funny because Jonty at the DOPE event, he was playing all these different R&B, like, old stuff, right? And he put, who did he put in it? He put Mariah Carey. Who did he put in that? Sorry, Jonty, if you're gonna watch this shit. Like, he put Mariah Carey in a caliber with somebody that was, certain singers are not in the same like, to me, Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston should be together, like, in the same pitch range, because they were talking about pitch. And I'm like, she put Mariah Carey and somebody, I can't remember who it was, and everybody at the table was like, huh? Because they were like, pick a side. And we're like, that doesn't even match. What are you doing? Or they would like Keith Sweat and this other person. And we're like, Keith Sweat? Hello? That's like not even a question. I mean, as much as I love Genuine, Keith Sweat, sorry. Sorry. But, I don't know. The arts are so important. They're so important, and they're so important to connect us all. And I think it's just finding your voice and what speaks true to you. Because, like, there's another phrase that Tupac said, pay attention to people, because eventually their mask will fall off if they're not authentic. And, like...
Can't fake it.
No, I agree with that. I think it was from the movie... Have you ever seen the movie Juice?
Juice? Yeah.
Yeah. So
I can't remember exactly, but
yeah, I think that is from that movie.
Okay.
And he's like, watch people, because you have to... Because eventually they can only act so much. Their true self will come out. And I feel like if you're always authentically you don't have to worry about that. Right?
For sure. I always used to say, like, I like telling the truth, because there's no point in telling a lie, because I have to remember it.
Right?
Like,
it's too much work.
Too much work. Like, you just tell the truth. Like, I don't have to remember anything, because it's really the truth.
Yeah. No, because you could just, like, you don't have to be like, oh wait, what did I say? Yeah.
It's too much work.
No, it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's just be you, be who you are, and I'll be authentic. Because if you're not, it will shine. What's in the dark will come into the light. I always believe that phrase. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I've had a crazy, like, it's funny, because everyone's like, you're not that old. I said, but, like, for as short of life as I've had, I've been through a lot. Like, I mean, like, I was with somebody for 5 years that used to beat the crap out of me, almost killed me, almost died. Still here. Literally flatlined for like 30 seconds. They broke my ribs. It was really bad. And then, was married to a woman, got divorced. I lost my friend. He got killed. Like, I mean, I always tell people, you never know people's stories. And, like, you don't know what they've been through. But sometimes it's interesting. I used to work in a nudist resort. Done that.
The what?
I used to work in a nudist resort where people are naked. Nudists. Like, they're...
Resorts?
Yeah. There was one in Kissimmee I worked at. Literally, they were just walking around butt naked. Yeah. You're like, oh, God. And then my friend's like, are they hard? I was like, no, they're not hard. They're walking around normal. Like, it's...
I'm sorry, but you...
I've done a lot of crazy shit.
What's the requirement to work there?
Well, I mean, we weren't naked. The people working there. Everybody else was naked.
Oh, God.
Honestly, my interview was pretty funny. I showed up. It was Jimmy Buffett weekend, so it was really busy. And I show up, and my boss had like these short shorts on, and a hot pink shirt, and like bunny ears. And I'm like, what the fuck am I getting myself into? And she wanted to see if I was a gawker, and I'm not. I mean, I've been doing massage. I've seen so many bodies at this point. I'm numb to that. Nudity does not turn me on. Unless you're my person, whatever. And I'm like, I didn't stare, I didn't look, I was fine. But yeah, no, people just walking naked, like this guy, just fully naked, nothing, things swinging in the wind.
So when they leave, they're fully clothed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's weird.
You're like, what?
I heard of naked beach and all that, but
yeah, no, it's a resort. It's where like you can be like by the pool and you're just chilling naked.
And you walk everywhere naked.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think I could be there.
I mean, nudity is not for everybody, but yeah, I've done that. Like, yeah, I've done some crazy things. I know. I told Iowa that his face. He's Haitian too. His face was like, "What do you mean you worked at a nudist store?" I'm like, I'm like, I wasn't naked. The people were, and he's like, "You didn't stare." I'm like, "No, I don't know." I don't know. For me, I've traveled a lot too. I've been to Italy, Turkey, DR, Puerto Rico, Cuba. Like, I've traveled a lot, so like. I guess when you've been to so many, when you see the world, it just kind of expands your mind.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's very important to travel.
Oh, 100%.
Sure.
100%. I mean, people walk around topless in Europe all the time. So there's topless beaches everywhere. Yeah, for some of the details, you need to detail.
Now, for some reason, inside here gets pretty dusty. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, probably because, I don't know. I hate detailing my car. My ex-wife used to always do, like, with the Q-tip. I'm like, I am not doing all that. Like, she would do, like, literally, like...
We steam clean.
Yeah, no. Like, ain't nobody doing... I keep my car maintenance impeccable, but, like, I think I washed my car, like, twice last year. The rain counts, doesn't it? I hate it. I hate doing it. Usually, whoever I'm dating, that's like I make them do that shit.
It's not an easy job. It's like detailing. This is detailing right here. This bending down, your back like this, and you twisting.
Yeah.
Like this.
And I'm sure you've seen some weird shit in people's cars.
Yeah, we clean.
Have you ever cleaned like anything that like a crime was on there?
I don't know.
Have you had to?
Hopefully not, but I mean, it's been pretty.
I'd be scared.
Weird. We had some weird clients. Like
you're like, I don't know. I don't want to know what's in here, so I'm just gonna do my thing. I don't know. I can only imagine.
Yeah. But you know, you cleaning, having a clean job, you typically learn people.
Yeah.
And, you know, you see not everybody's like, let's say, how would I say it? Not one specific type of people is, let's say, they dirty or clean.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, and you meet different characters. Like having a business, I think any business, like you meet different type of people. It's like,
yeah,
what
trust
the
me.
heck? What's wrong with you? Like,
I've met some weird people over the years massaging. Oh God. I've had some moaners. I'm not gonna lie, I've only had 2 people that were inappropriate. So.
Wait, they was doing that on purpose or now?
Well,
that's
one no, like obviously with what I do is there's a risk for that. Like it's massaging. Like so some people like want to do inappropriate things. So one guy, he was fine. It was like 10 years probably into massaging. Like I had run to the space I used to teach yoga too. I taught yoga for 8 years. And like I was renting a space and the vibe was weird, so I kept him face down and he was fine. He came out, paid, whatever, but I went in and he had jacked all over the sheets.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What the
yeah I just wrapped it up and threw it away. I was so mad. What? I was so angry, so mad. That's what I mean by that. Inappropriate people. I've had high maintenance people. I've had people that have snapped their fingers at me, and I working in the service industry is not for the weak. That's why I always try to be nice to everybody, because like you never know who's gonna. You don't mess with people that have your food. You just don't do that. Well, that's a hard no. If I go on a date with somebody and they're rude to the service,
I'm not going.
No, I'm done. Like there ain't no second date. I'm like,
yeah, I'm about to mess with my stomach.
Like my ex brother-in-law, he used to like. We went out for dinner, and this was in the Bronx, and he was like. He like snapped his fingers at the service person. I was like, "Did you just snap your fingers at her?" And she's like, "Yeah, she's here to serve me." And I looked at his wife, and I'm like, "Yo, Pablo's gonna get our shit fucked up." Like seriously, like I don't know. I'm the kind of person like, just be nice to people. You don't know what kind of day they're having. Just be nice. It's not that hard.
People go out and think they could do anything.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Like serve it. What the heck?
It's like people that have the balls to be like, "Oh. Can you do a happy ending? You know, finish me off." Knock on wood again. I've only had that a couple times in the 17 years of doing this. I know other therapists that have had a lot more problems in that area.
So.
People have balls. Trust me, they do. They have no boundaries. They don't have any respect. That's why you just got to be nice to people. You don't know what's gonna happen. Man, the sun came out. That's good.
Yeah.
It was looking pretty depressing.
Well, that's what I know. I hate it. I hate when it looks like that.
Don't you do most of your shit outside?
Clean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, did you have your morning one when it was raining?
It was drizzling. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like light, very light. But yeah.
You know,
I was almost done, to be honest.
Yeah. What is your cost for detailing, like a full detail? The $150?
Varies.
What do you mean it varies?
Yeah, it varies on the size, on what are you doing, because we do everything from basic to shampooing, odor removal.
Okay.
We do paint correction.
Okay.
Ceramic coating. So it all depends.
Okay.
Like if you're looking for a basic, maybe for a coupe, probably like $80 in and out.
For my car? Okay.
Something like that. Probably like $90.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, because I've had one person do it before. It was like $150-ish. But he did kind of like vacuumed in and out and like did all the things. Kind of like.
So for that, like to say, I think it's like 90 something, probably like 95 maybe. That's like wash, hand spray, wax.
I literally have like the Mr. Car Wash membership, and I only.
You don't scratch up your paint.
So don't go there. I've only been there.
For the most part, your car, you have a color where you can't really tell.
No. My car is a 2008 though.
Yeah. I mean, it all depends. To be honest, I always ask people how much do you care about your car. Then I
just wanted to. I'm not like man. You guys care way more than as long as it gets to me from A to point B, I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, if you.
I don't need it to be cute.
Yeah. So for that service, is like I wash the outside, hand spray, wax it, wipe down, vacuum, shine, and we steam clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I might have you do that because I'm looking at getting another car, but like.
Do you have stains on the seats or carpets?
I think so.
I'll check it out when we're done.
Nothing crazy. But no, I hate doing it. I will like do 50 loads of laundry before I fucking detail my car.
Yeah, it's not an easy job.
No, I hate it. Like I just don't. You said you hate doing laundry. You don't like doing laundry? It's relaxing. Come on. How do you not like doing it?
Yeah.
My ex-wife was the same way. Because she did it so much as a kid. So she's like, when we got together and I did it all the time, and she's like, oh, thank God, I hate it. I'm like,
I think it's because when I was little, or younger, we had to everybody was assigned for different chores to do in the house. And laundry was like
yours?
Folding clothes. We had mountains and mountains of clothes. And we was folding everybody's clothes. It's like I don't know.
You have PTSD.
I developed I guess I have PTSD when it comes to that. Cause like I'm talking about like I'm pretty sure it was like mountains, or maybe it was just short, but it was
when
high.
When you were a kid, you saw those mountains. Yeah,
it was mountains and mountains because we had at least about 12 people living in the house.
Okay.
So it was like,
that's a lot of people.
It was packed. Right.
Yeah. The one thing I would not do when I was with my ex was fold it, because she would always like get folded in like a square, and I'm like, bro, I am not folding every piece of your clothing in a perfect square, because she's like military, and I'm like, I am not doing that. So I just would loosely fold it, and she would do that. And she's like, okay, I got it. I'm like, yeah, no, ain't nobody gonna sit here and fold your underwear in a square. No, I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. But yeah, but this was cool. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
I know you say you still working on your name, right? I didn't even introduce you.
Well, my friend mentioned Uplifting Poet, which I kind of like it because I lift heavy weights. I don't know if you've seen any of my videos, but my back squat's 165 and my deadlift's 225. And I know I was always like, he's like, you a power lifter or some shit he always be saying. But yeah, no, because I feel like I like to uplift people, but I also lift like to be healthy and lift weights. So I thought Uplifting Poet might be a good name for me, because I like to uplift the people that cannot be seen, but I also am a lifter. So I thought that would be a cool correlation to that. Because really, that's all I post is working out videos and poetry. I don't really post a lot on my Instagram. I'm actually going to delete my Facebook because I'm just never on there. And so many of my friends are like mad that I'm going to do that. But I'm just like, follow me on Instagram. I just don't want to do 2 accounts. I'm so over it.
I don't be on Facebook, but I have to keep it for my business.
But how many people respond to you on Facebook, though? A lot.
My business?
You get more on Instagram or you get more on Facebook? Or it's mixed bag?
It's like mixed,
okay.
Yeah. But I mean, I have to have my own personal Facebook account to use the business account.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I had my business account on Facebook as well because it was just easier. But most of my clients just text me directly anyway, so it's like, well, what the fuck's the point of having this?
Yeah, I feel you on that.
I don't know. It's just, I get so tired of maintaining multiple things. Like, I just don't have the capacity or patience for that.
You can set up your Instagram with your Facebook every time you post. It goes to your Facebook.
Yeah, I think I have done that, but like I didn't even get an Instagram until about a decade ago. I was so resistant. I'm like, I'm not doing it. And then my friend that actually, the one that passed away, he kept hounding me. He's like, yo, you should get it for your massage business. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, fine. So I got an Instagram, and then I didn't really post on it for a while, and I've actually posted more since my poetry's kind of coming up, and then like I've been doing massage. I have clients I've been working on since 2008, so a long time. I've seen their kids grow up at this point. But like people like that, like they're long standing clients of mine. So so I have some clients that give me $200-300 on Christmas, which again, when you build the clientele, which I'm sure you have clients like that. Do you have clients that you see regularly pretty often? Yeah,
we have memberships and all that stuff too.
Okay, that's awesome. So do you have like an actual website? Okay, I'll have to look it up.
So it's my personal, and the back is the businesses.
Okay, perfect. My words are my art. Nice. So this is what you kept giving out when you were on your dates with your
I call that my non-professional business card.
I'm like, no wonder she wanted to slap your ass.
But no, I used to give my business card like for the cleaning service.
Probably like, good God, like, can we have some quality time without this shit? How long y'all been together?
About 6 years.
That's awesome. Yeah, I like her. She's
work.
She's quiet, but she's sweet.
Yeah, trying to work on some few stuff, but should be getting married this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gonna have a big wedding?
Not really. Probably out of country.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, my coworker is getting married, and she told me she's having over 300 people. I'm like, oh my God.
Nah, I don't want that.
That's crazy.
not for the day.
No, honestly, like me and my ex-wife, we did it perfectly. Like we actually spent more money on the honeymoon because it was for us. We went to Puerto Rico. Yeah. And I'm like, we both are like nature people, so we got married at a state park. We got married outside. We did like a potluck, and it was cool. Like it was like 50 people, all our close people that came, and and then the next day we went to Puerto Rico. So, because one of our friends had gifted us. She has a timeshare where you can take it anywhere in the world. She's an engineer for NASA. So she was like, hey, wherever y'all want to go. So we chose Puerto Rico, and that's where we went. Because to me, I'm like, I always tell people to get married, I said, it's a reminder, it's about y'all, not everybody else. Yeah. It's about y'all.
That big wedding stuff, nope.
Like, for what? Why be in debt?
They're going to come to your wedding and they're not going to care. I promise you.
No.
You got to just
like, I don't understand, like, women that spend like $3 or $4 grand on a dress. Like, for what?
I don't know.
I mean, hey, if that's your thing, cool. That's for me, like, you don't know, like, life be lifing, right? Like, obviously, like, so many people, when I got divorced, they were like, well, why'd you get divorced? And I'm like, listen, nobody fucking gets married and plans to get divorced. First of all, you don't, oh yeah, I'm gonna get divorced in about 5 years, after I marry this person. Life happens, right? Yeah. Like, you don't plan for that. Like, we didn't go in planning for that. We just kind of became roommates. And my ex-wife she's very old school Spanish. She's 7 years older than me, doesn't believe in therapy. She had a lot of trauma happened to her, like sexual trauma. And that affected our relationship a lot. Like things I enjoy and would trigger her. And obviously I love my partner. I don't want to trigger my partner by something I enjoy. So it was hard for me to be fully myself in that way because she was traumatized. And obviously you're trying to respect, but again, if you're not going to get help, like I've had physical abuse, someone beat my ass, but sexual trauma is way different. It's a different power that's taken from you. But she was like one of those people that like literally could put it in a box and not talk about it again. Very compartmentalizing. Like, oh, it never happened. We don't have to talk about it. Typical old school. Like, again, a person of color, you know, old school Spanish culture. Yeah. We don't talk about that kind of shit. Yeah. We don't deal with that kind of shit. And I kept telling her, I'm like, you should talk to somebody. And I'm like, because that's a big deal. Like, you know, like, and it wasn't just when she was a kid. She got assaulted twice as an adult. And I'm like, that's a lot, you know? But, I mean, I hope someday she does get help. I mean, when you love somebody, you never change the love. It just transcends into something different. To me, if you really love someone, you may not be in love with them anymore, but you still have love for them. Yeah. Obviously, I was with her 8 years. I married her. I will always love her in some kind of way. But, like, definitely never, like, we just grew apart. And that's what I tell people. I said, life be life. You think something's going one way and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. You know, God shifts you another way. Like, I didn't know Chase was married before. I'm like, oh shit. Like, and he's like, yeah, because we were talking one day and he was like, yeah. We actually sat down one time, we had like a 3-hour conversation. Just talking about all kinds of shit. Like, that's one thing I love is, like, even with friends, just being able to vibe and conversate. Yeah. I think it's so important to have people like that because a lot of people cannot hold a conversation. Yeah.
That's my main thing for me. It's like after, you know, shutting down and stuff like that. Like, and there was not a lot of people around me that had like almost pretty much the same mentality as me growing up. Yeah. So it's like, to me, it was like, there was no point of me talking. Like,
you just kind of stood, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, and until, I mean, once I meet a person that's like, that could have that conversation, it's like, I'll go and go and go and go and go.
You're like,
and go
I want this.
Yeah, so I really value communication. I really value, you know, networking. I mean, that's networking. Connecting with people and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, honestly, I think it's important. If you can't hold a conversation, like, why bother? I mean, that's why dating's so hard. Like again, I don't do well with small talk. Like, I can do it to a point. Even like, hey, how you doing? How many times are you gonna ask me that? Like, can we talk about hard things or like peel the layers off a little bit? And I get it. Some people don't want to open up and they weren't raised that way. But like, my thing is that we've been like talking. Like, you're trying to get to know me. Like, ask some crazy questions. You know, like I always ask a crazy question to people. I've asked it to Chase too. That I was like, what would you do if you woke up with no nipples? And it's like what? I like to throw people off guard, but stuff like that, like, be different, like, you know, have a conversation. You know? He's like, I'd probably look at myself and be like, what is happening? Because man, you guys really don't need them, to be honest. But stuff like that, like, you know, be creative. But like, so many of these people in the dating world is so like, oh God! Like, my clients that are married, they're like, "Hey, I couldn't do it. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm taking a break. I'm doing me right now."
You talking about the dating world? Mm-hmm. I think especially with the app thing, it's like when you constantly talking to back to back people, it's like the conversation is the same. I could say myself, like, when I was in that era, like I literally used to just copy and paste my conversation.
Damn.
It was the same. It was like the same thing you're talking about. It was like very boring. Like, no,
like forced conversation.
Yeah, it's like it's like you had to force it, and you know you was not really getting anything. You wasn't receiving it, so it's like I was just copy and paste until I actually met somebody that could have a conversation. Oh, like then the conversation changed a little bit.
Yep, right.
But if you're gonna say the same thing, and especially you give me one word answers, I'm copying and pasting everything.
It's funny, but it's just like one of my questions I ask men sometimes. What's your ideal date? Like what's an ideal date for you?
For me, is that
that's a question. Yeah,
I mean, for me, kind of like this, like, you know, sit at a park, you know, being able to talk and get to know a person.
There's no food involved though?
Yeah, food for sure. We're getting food for sure, food for sure.
No, that's the thing, like, so many of these guys are like, which I understand, like, you want to feel the vibe, and I'm not saying, like, But like, I'm like, damn, like, what about like bowling and ice cream or like mini golf and tacos? Like, I'm like, it doesn't have to be. You don't spend a lot of money in order to have fun. Like the guy I just broke up with in December, like, we went our first date. We hung out for 8 hours. Like, we literally went to downtown Winter Garden. We got food and we just walked around different places and we would sit and chill talk. Then we went and got some tea. Then we went and got some. But we literally like just talking for 8 hours, just vibing. Granted, we did different things. Yeah. But we were vibing. Like, some of these guys are like, I just want to walk around. And I'm like, okay, and do what? Like, I'm like, is there going to be some food involved? Like, again, like, I'm a chill female. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Like, but, like, there's no, like, and I get it. There are women that have, like, burned the bridge for us chill women. Like, you need to spend $120 or $100 for this.
That's like, for me,
there's a lot of women like that.
Easily.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, unfortunately, a lot of men think that every woman's that way as well. But I'm like, you can't assume that, you know? But again, like, equal effort. Like, if someone's interested in me, like, and they show, it's reciprocity, right? So, like, if you show interest, then I'll show interest. But I'm not going to do the heavy lifting and always be texting you. Like, you need to text me sometimes, too. Like, and to me, if it's natural, it flows, you know? Like, but so many of these people is like pulling teeth, and I'm like, and I get bored with it. Like, I'm just like, I'm not gonna like chase your ass. And I'm not saying a man shouldn't feel wanted. That's 100% important for you guys to feel wanted as well. But my thing is like, it's just the tables it's just different. And I feel like the dating apps have not helped that, because again, they could just find somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, it's very transactional. Like, I would love to meet someone organically, like on the block, like. But men don't approach. Why do you feel like men don't approach anymore?
I don't know. I mean, and I don't think I have a. Do they not? That's the thing.
I mean, you have guy friends that you know that are single, like that. Do they approach women? Like, what do they do? Like, what's their game? Are they only on the apps? Like, what do they do?
Honestly, my circle is pretty small, so it's like, I'll be so honest with you. Like, I don't have that much. I know a lot of people know me, but I don't know that much people. So.
That's fair.
So it's like,
they know of you, but they don't know you.
Yeah, so like, friends wise,
you're like,
right now, this year is like the year I kind of started going out like that.
You're starting to open up a little bit. Okay.
I want to say, like, I mean, I'm always,
you're opening your circle up a little bit.
Yeah, like, okay. I say every 5 years I bring at least 1 or 2 people within my inner circle. That's just the way I am. Like, so,
that's fair.
So for them, I don't know. I mean, I feel like they probably use apps, maybe. I never really had that type of conversation.
I mean, men, I don't think you guys talk about that stuff unless like someone's having a problem with a woman.
Yeah, I don't think.
That's fair.
I don't know.
Like, do men talk about that? Like, I mean, women do, but I don't know.
I mean, I feel like, because I have a guy friend, like, for him, it's like, he be trying his hard not to show his emotions, like, sometimes, like.
That's fair.
So like, but I know he cares and stuff like that, but sometimes he shows it, sometimes he
I've been coming to the counter with people like some of the men that have been talking to me, like, they're like, oh, like, they don't want anything, they don't want a relationship, but they want access to me. And that's one thing, like, so they basically want everything, like sex, all that, but they don't want the responsibility of being with me, like a relationship. Because being with somebody is responsible. You have to show up, you have to have feelings, you have to be there, you have to, love is a choice. It's not a feeling. Like, to me, it's an active choice that you choose every day to love someone. Like, to me, it's like, but again, like, I don't want to do casual. I've done it. It's empty to me. It doesn't fill my cup. Like, and to me, it's like, it's just not enjoyment if it's just transactional. Does that make sense? Like, and I feel like so many people, that's just where their head is at now.
I think it only works if both of you guys are on the same page.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you always gotta understand one of you guys possibly gonna end up catching emotions.
Right. 100%.
It's like,
it's happened.
It's like a contract. That's the thing. It's like,
it happened to me where I was casual in the casual mindset, and he said he was too. But then he started liking me more, and I'm like, but I told him, like, I'm not there mentally. Yeah. But I was honest. I'm like, I'm not there. And then he got all salty about it. But I'm like, I've been honest with you every day. Yeah. Like, I'm like, I'm not there mentally. I am not ready for that mentally. Because I'm the kind of person, like, unless my head's in it, no. I'm not going to be fully present. Yeah. So that's why I stopped doing casual. Because for me, it's like, I'd rather be fully, my mind, body, spirit be in it, because it's way more worthwhile. Yeah. And like, but some of these people, like, they feel like they can get access to me, And I'm like, no. Like, if you want to just drive by and have sex and go home, no, thank you. I can do that by myself. I'm good. And that's just like kind of like how it is. It's very transactional. Yeah. It sucks. Be happy you got a good one. It's rough out there. It's rough out here in the wild. It is. It is definitely. I thought I had a good one, but it turned out he wasn't ready for that. So, life be lifing. Yeah. But I do have to go. Yeah.
So, okay. Are you planning on changing your name on Instagram?
I think I might do a separate one. Okay. How do you do that? My friend did that. Yeah, where she has her own page, and then she has a page for poetry.
Oh, you just create another page. I think you go.
Okay.
Once you sign in,
add it. Okay.
Once you sign in, boom, boom, and then you could just switch within there.
I don't even know my passwords. How bad?
Yeah. But you have to recreate. You have to create one.
You have to create one.
A brand new one. Brand new.
Like whole Instagram. Platform. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay. Yeah, I should do it though because I feel like it would be nice just to have a platform just for my poetry, my art, and then like separate because my other page is like pretty much like some of it is my business, but again like I'm kind of cutting back on that right now because I'm tired. I've been doing massage a long time and I kind of again I'm trying to pivot to something else and don't know what it's gonna be, but actually it was supposed to get in. I had actually had 2 interviews for a possible teaching job to teach massage. And I was really hoping I was going to get it, but I never heard back after the second interview. But I still might try. I might try to get myself out there and see.
So do you feel like you want to start another business, or are you trying to go somewhere completely different from a business?
I think I want to do something different. I don't know exactly what that looks like. Okay. I don't know if it's going to be with my poetry or if it's gonna be something else. I don't know. I need to change. I'm bored. I feel stagnant. That's the word. I feel stagnant. Like I love my clients and it pays my bills, but I'm kind of in that stage where I've been doing it such a long time. I'm kind of like I need to change. Does that make sense? Like I feel very like going through the motions right now. I mean, sometimes you have to. That's life. Not like life's not always gonna be. Right. Sometimes it's gonna be mundane.
Ups and downs, roller coasters.
Right. Yeah. But for me, it's like I don't know. Whatever God puts me, it'll be.
You're just trying to find what's the next stage in your life.
Right. Yeah. And sometimes I want to leave Florida because I am over it. I've been here since 2007. And I know everybody likes it here, but I don't. Yeah. I don't feel like it's my permanent place. If that makes sense.
Do you travel, right?
Yeah. Okay. I haven't taken a trip since I was in school. Like I'm planning a trip to see the redwood trees this year, the big huge trees that are out in California. I've been wanting to see those since I was a kid, so I'm planning that. But I don't know. Like I just feel like God needs me other places. Yeah. I don't know where, but. I just don't feel like Florida is like my end game. Yeah. It's just hard because my parents are older and like they both are in their 80s. Like both my parents. It's hard when you're like your parents are here and they're retired and they're old and then my dad's health is not the greatest. So it's like I feel guilty leaving. Does that make sense? Like, I mean, granted, I don't have any ties here. I'm single, so I can do my thing. But like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I just don't. I don't feel like this is my forever place.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't know why everybody is so great. I mean, the weather's great. That's about it. Like, I feel like it's getting so crowded and so expensive here.
Trying to move to Texas.
You're trying to move to Texas? Nice. Yeah. So when are y'all moving? After you get married or before?
After.
After? Nice. Yeah. So the next few years. Next few years, you're gonna go.
I'm trying to do that this year.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna move this?
I'm trying to focus on getting some few contracts with the business. Okay. Get everything situated here with the business, and my goal is to expand the business to Texas too.
Nice.
So, yeah. But it's just that us reach like a slow period.
Yeah.
The whole thing. So it just slowed down operation down.
Yeah.
So that means operation. That means stuff that we got to do.
Yeah.
The person knows to slow down a little bit with it, you know.
I mean, I understand because my industry is very much that way. Like massage is very up and down because it's season. It's a service, so like there's times we're slammed, times we're slow. Like it just depends on the economy too. A lot of people, they ain't got the money, they ain't spending. You know what I mean? So they ain't got the money. Massage is gonna be one of the first things they cut because it's a lot of people. It's a luxury. You know what I mean? To get a massage. So it just depends on. Again, it's feast or famine sometimes. Sometimes I'm making really good money. Other times I'm like glad I have other things I can do to make money. So that's the problem.
Price of being a business person.
It's the price of being an adult. I hate it. Yeah, I know. I'm actually heading to a business meeting. I do CrossFit already, but I joined another gym yesterday because I want to lift. Because I do CrossFit 3 days a week. I want to lift 2 days a week because I really love lifting heavy weights. So I joined another gym. So I'm going to go meet with the lady there and talk to her and we're going to make a plan so I can strength train more. Because I really like I like lifting weights. Me and Chase talk about lifting all the time.
I was going to say, you need to get with you.
We talk about he loves that. He loves
killing the game.
Yeah, he loves that I lift. He's like that's so awesome. Yeah, he always be liking my videos.
I'm trying to get back in the gym too. So.
I do it for my mental health mostly and my longevity because it keeps me healthy doing what I do. But yeah, so I'm meeting with her and we're gonna have a plan and like talk about that. And I just hate regular gyms. I gotta really like switch my mindset. I'm not used to going to a regular gym, so I have to switch my mind. I usually go to in CrossFit, there's no heat and there's no AC. So it's a garage.
Jeez.
So like, yeah, I work in the elements, baby. But it also makes you do hard things. It's mindset, right? And you're like, no, okay, no. Yeah. So I think between doing that and that'll help me kind of process what my next move is. But it's just hard when you're kind of in this like limbo. Like I'm trying to figure out my life, you know. Like I feel like the universe takes people out of your life, and then like because sometimes certain relationships can be blockages for shit, right? Yeah. So I think maybe the person that I was with, we dated for 6 months and it was good, but like he literally only came to one open mic, in the 6 months we were dating. And like I'm not saying that my person has to be at every show that I do. But I feel like it's important for you to support your partner's passions. You know what I mean? Obviously, if work is a thing, that's different. But like, if your partner's doing their thing, like you kind of want them like to have your back. You know what I mean? At least I feel like. Yeah. To me, that's like something that's not negotiable. Yeah. But I don't know. Like this one guy I was talking to, he's like, I was like, hey, maybe you can come to an open mic. He was like, no, I don't do that. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, no, it's not my thing. I said, well, what about going to the beach? No, I don't do that. What about the farmers markets? I don't do that. Then what do you do? Like, work and go home. I said, so what do you do for dates? I don't know. I don't date. Then why are you on a dating app? I don't know. Make that make sense.
Nah, he's not interested. That's the thing.
No, but he kept telling me he likes to make his partner happy. That was his big thing. And I'm like, I have a question though. If you're trying to make your partner happy, wouldn't that be supporting their passions and dreams, right? Yeah. And he's like, well, yeah, but that doesn't mean going on adventures with them. And I'm like, make that make sense. And then I had another dude. He was like, he wants communication, but he doesn't want you to text his phone except for every couple days. And I'm like, I'm starting to get like a little tweets because of all this craziness. And I'm like, so you want communication on your time? And he's like, yeah. He's like, if you start blowing up my phone, I'll ghost you. But if I'm a consistency person, you don't have to talk to me all day, but at least once a day. I feel like once a day to check in with your person, it's not a big ask. Yeah. We all are adults. We all have things to do. And my thing is, everybody has a goddamn phone in their hand. Yeah. The fact that you say you can't fucking check in with somebody is bullshit to me. That's bullshit. That means you're not their priority, right? I mean, how would your girl feel if you only text her every 2 days?
She'll beat me up.
Right. Thank you. Right. Thank you. But it's also, it's not even just about that. It's like she's making sure you're good. Like, and it's consistency, right? Like, I don't know. I don't understand the logic of people. I'm like, that's why I'm just gonna be a cat lady. It'll be easier.
Nah, you can't give up.
Nah, I'm just gonna do me for a while, and that's what I need to do.
Just gotta. Sometimes you gotta do that.
I do.
Prepare yourself for the next person that you meet.
Yes. And sometimes when you don't look, that's when it happens. Like, how did you meet your girl?
I kind of knew her since high school.
Oh, okay.
But we never actually met. We just like
you just knew her. Okay.
Met through like an app, and we used to just talk. Like she was like one of those people that I used to have like good conversations with.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
And then we just stopped talking, then talked again. But though, I think we've been together I think like 5 years. So literally 5 years ago, that was the first time I met her.
Oh, okay.
So from high school to all the way to the time 5 years ago, that's when I met her. So that's how long I knew her. I think so.